Hi guys, a very good morning to all of you and I hope you all are safe. May be excited for my class, so I am here to teach you SST Standard 4 and the chapter name is the coastal plains and the islands. Means this is the chapter number 5. Now in last classes we have learned the earlier coastal plains about the western coastal plains. Now in this chapter we will go through the next topic in page number 34, the eastern coastal plains. Today we will go in these videos. But before starting the chapter, I request all of you to please stay at home and enjoy your quality time with your family members. You can enjoy like playing the ludos, carom, video game. You can read your book also. You can complete your previous homework also. You can complete your holiday homework and project work also, because you know that these marks will add into your first term exam. So it's better that you can complete. So whenever the school will open, if I will ask to show me the homework related to the online classes and the holiday homework project work, then you have to show me, because I have all the records, and whenever the school will open I just want all the homework. So it's better that you have a lots of time in these coronavirus. You can use the time and please don't waste the time. In fact, whatever the homework chapter is completed, I am giving the homework on the website of Hartford International School. You can go there and check your homework, and then you can complete it in your fair copy, and it should be in good handwriting. And please stay at home, because nowadays means we know that we are in very pandemic situation, disease like COVID-19, and it's better that we can enjoy at home and we can enjoy the online classes also. And today we will start the eastern coastal plains, but before that we will see what we have learned in earlier classes. Now first of all, the coastal plains. Now what is the coast? Then in first line it is written in page number 33 that a coast is the land beside or near the sea or the oceans. The land which is inside, beside the sea or oceans, that land is called coast. That is also we can call the coastal lands. And we all know that India has a very beautiful coastline that stretches all the Indian peninsula. Peninsula means all three sided is covered by water and one side is land. Now here the length of the Indian coastline. The length of the Indian coastline is about 7,000 kilometers. Means in India we have 7,000 kilometers coastlines. On the west we have western coastal plains, and the east we have the eastern coastal plains. The average height of the western coastal plains is 65 kilometers, and that the eastern part coastal plains is 120 kilometers. Now the first topic is the western coastal plains. It is between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghat. The western coastal plains, it is between the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats. They begins in Gujarat and go to southward direction through the western part of Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka and Kerala also. It ends in Kanyakumari in the south. The western coastal plains is divided into three main parts. The first is Gujarat coast, second is the Konkan coast, and the last is the Malabar coast. The Gujarat coast is it is the broadest between the Gulf of Kutch and the Gulf of Khambat. A gulf is an inlet. Gulf meaning is it is an inlet of the sea that has a large area of water partly surrounded by land. Next is the Konkan coast. Means Gujarat coast is the Konkan coast. It is extended up to Goa. The coastal line here is very narrow and rocky. In fact, that is why the lighthouse are on the coastal along these coast, because warm ship about the rocks lies just beneath the surface of the sea, so that the many harbors locate here have become big cities and ports today. Some of the important ports for trade as ship load and unload their goods here also. In fact, Mumbai is one of the largest ports in India. Mumbai is the one of the largest ports in India. Ports means that here a town or city where by the sea, where the ship arrived or leave, where we can exchange our many things, spices, and we can sell in another country also. So through the ship it goes by in the water, means in waterland, so that it goes and it can go. We are just giving the many sources from here India, and it goes from one place to another country, means one place to another place. So that's why the selling and exchanging here, buying and selling, the process are there through these all ports. Next is the Malabar coast. It lies in the south of the Konkan coast. It lies in the south part of the Konkan coast. A large number of lagoons are found here. Lagoons means like a lake or salt water. A lake of salt water separated from the sea by an area of rock or sand. Here, especially in Kerala, we can find mostly lagoons are there. Next page number 34. Lagoons are what? It is a shallow salt water lake separated from the sea by an area of rock and land. There are many major tourist attractions. They just came there and they can enjoy the lagoons. So Kochi is one of the most important port on the Malabar coast. Kochi is what? It is the most important port where the ship is arrived and where the sailing and then buying are there. So the Kochi is one of the most important port in the Malabar coast. Here the climate in the western coastal plain is very hot and humid through the year. The regions received heavy rainfall during the summer and monsoon. The crops like coconut, rice, cashew nut, groundnut, sugarcane and tambacus are grown here. Most people, they can catch fish for a living. In these coastal plains have some of the best beach in the country also, like Ahmedabad, Panji, Mumbai, Mangaluru, Kochi and Thiruvananthapuram are some important states and cities and towns along the western coastal plains. Now today's we are going to talk about the eastern coastal plains. It is in the west part and it lies between the Bay of Bengal and Eastern Ghats. The western, it arrives in the Arabian Sea and the Western Ghats, but eastern coastal plains, because Bay of Bengal it is in the east side, so that's why the eastern coastal plains, it lies between the Bay of Bengal and Eastern Ghats. The first line is there. If you want to underline it, then please underline that eastern coastal plains lie. The eastern coastal plains lie between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats. The eastern coastal plains lie between the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats. They begins from West Bengal and pass through the Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. The eastern coastal plains, it begins from where? It begins from West Bengal. It begins from the West Bengal and it passes through these cities like these states like Odisha, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Like the western coastal plains, they also end at Kanyakumari. Like the eastern coastal also, they ends in the Kanyakumari. Like here, eastern coastal is also, it also ends at Kanyakumari. These plains are wider than the western coastal plains. Means eastern coastal plains is wider than the western coastal plains. The northern parts of these plains are known as the northern Sarkars. Northern Sarkars. You can underline the northern parts from the northern parts. The northern parts of these plains are known as the northern Sarkars. The northern parts of these plains are known as the northern Sarkars. the next part, the next topic and the next lines that we will see in the next videos, lecture number 2. So please guys watch the lecture number 2. Till that, thank you and have a nice day.